What's up, everybody? Welcome to my PGA cheat sheet video for the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Got a very interesting week this week. The field seems to be a little weaker than usual, um, and the contests are smaller than you normally see. But regardless, there is money to be made. And last week went very well. Had Ches Reavie on the target page. Had him in a lot of my lineups. He finished first. He won fairly easy, it seemed like. I did finish 58th in the 20 max. Was very close to taking it down, but Justin Thomas cannot seem to find his putter. If he found his putter, I did have a very, very, very good week. He was ironically the worst player in my lineup. I had Ches Reavie, Vaughn Taylor, Paul Casey. So, hopefully another good week this week. That's 2 weeks in a row where I've done very well. Hopefully you guys have followed the cheat sheet and done well as well. But before we get started with the video, if you can leave a like and also subscribe if you haven't yet, that'd be awesome. And then also we are on Patreon. So more specifically, if you guys get the golf package, it's only $5 per month. There it includes our PGA model with all the stats you need. Of course, my targets page. My lineup percentages, I'm going to make 20 lineups as always, and then put my percentages on there so you guys can see who I'm high on and not so high on. My Sunday Showdown, which went very well. Here, I'll give you an example of that. Sunday Showdown went very well. It looks something like this. I'll have my high tier, middle tier, and lower tier. Had Vaughn Taylor like 4%. He absolutely went off. So successful Sunday Showdown as well. But that's very good value. And then also my example lineup so you can see how construction is. Just something to look at, and then you can get all the packages, UFC, PGA, NASCAR, and MLB for only $20 a month. You just can't get that price anywhere else. But let's get started with my video. Alright, so here's my model. You guys can access this on Patreon. It has all the stats you need, and on the left it has all the ranks. And then here's my targets page. Key stats, driving accuracy, par 5 scoring, birdie or better percentage, good drive percentage, strokes gained off the tee, strokes gained approaching the green, and par 4 scoring. And then I will be posting a video on my account, Thundernut DFS. I'll be posting the link in the comments. Check that out. I'll be going more in detail of why I like some of these guys, and then also giving some fades as well. But let's start in the 10K range. Dustin Johnson, he's 12,000. He's by far the best player in the field. Yeah, so he's 12,000 for a reason. I don't mind playing him here. It's just the problem is you're gonna have to dig down to that 7K range and low 8K range. I haven't tried to make any lineups yet. I'm going to after this video. But I'm guessing it's gonna be fairly hard, but it's gonna be fairly hard for everybody. So I do think Dustin Johnson has a very good chance to win. He's a 6-1 favorite. I would like to have him in a lot of lineups if I can. It's just all up to if I can find anybody in those in that lower range. So I do like Dustin Johnson a lot. And then next you got Hideki. He's 10,200. He's been playing amazing. I do like Hideki a lot. You're saving a lot off of Dustin Johnson. So if you're gonna fade Dustin Johnson, which I don't recommend, but if you want to, Hideki and then Woodland is also a good play as well. Woodland just won the U.S. Open, so he can easily win this contest as well. But I do like these three a lot. I will have exposure to all these guys, slightly more Dustin Johnson. And just a quick FYI, I've been doing these videos for 5 weeks now. And then 4 out of the 5 weeks, the winner has been on my plays. So I'm guessing one of these guys on here are going to win. So I'd have exposure to, try to have exposure to all of them if you're doing multiple lineups. But every week, the winner's been on the sheet, besides when Kevin Na won. I didn't have Kevin Na, so the sheet's always pretty successful, it seems like. But let's get in the 9K range. Ryan Moore, he's 9,500. I like Ryan Moore a lot. He played great last week. All his stats rate out great. I'll have a lot of Ryan Moore if I can. It's just 9,500. I wish it was a little bit lower, but you got to price him up in a field this week. And then Ches Reavie, he just dominated last week. I feel like a lot of people are going to be on him because people usually don't target the winner and I understand that. But I don't expect him to win, but I do expect him to have another great week. He's been on fire. That price tag is awful. I don't ever want to see Ches Reavie that high, 9,700. But you can get a couple plays of him. I can see him getting a top 10, but I do not expect him to win. So it will be a little bit lower on Ches, but regardless, he's a decent play. Just the price tag. And then Kevin Streelman, 8,600. Sabatini, M, Neiman, Hovland, and Tway. All these guys are pretty great plays. Streelman, Sabatini, M, gonna have a lot of them. Neiman is interesting. He can't putt, but he has shown success recently. So, 8,900. I wish he was a little bit less, but I will have some Neiman. I feel like he's gonna be fairly popular. I've been hearing a lot of people on him, so I will have some of him. And then Hovland is a very interesting play. He's been absolutely on fire. Played him last week a little bit. He was looking good. I believe he finished in the 40s, maybe around there, but he's been good regardless. And then Tway is a very interesting option as well, 8,100. Just a low 8,000 play. And then 7,000 range, you got Vaughn Taylor, Nick Watney, Keith Mitchell, Sung Kang, Spawn, and Charlie Hoffman. Vaughn Taylor won me a lot of money last week, and he's been absolutely on fire. Actually glad to see his price tag's only 7,600. I was scared they were going to price him up more after how good he did last week and how good he's been doing, but he's still 7,600. Would like him to be a little bit less, but I'll take 7,600, and I will be playing Vaughn Taylor. And then Nick Watney, 7,600 as well, a good play. Keith Mitchell, very interesting. He hasn't been doing as good, but he hasn't played in a while, so hopefully he's got everything together this week and has a good week. And then Sung Kang, played him last week, he did fairly well. And then Spawn and Hoffman screwed us last week, so I'm going to be right back on him, ironically. He just couldn't putt last week, it seemed like, and I don't expect that to happen again this week. 7,800, I don't wish he was a little bit less, but he is a good play. I don't expect him to miss the cut again. So I will be playing Charlie Hoffman as well. And then punt range, very interesting. Troy Merritt, Hank Lebioda, and then Cameron Tringo. All these guys are great plays. They've all been doing very good, but I'm leaning Merritt as my favorite punt play. And then Lebioda, you're going to have to play some of these guys. If you want to play Dustin Johnson, you're going to have to dig into the punt range. But yeah, I do like all these guys for sure. And then strictly GPP plays. These are guys that have not made my player pool yet, but that could change throughout the week. Like I said, I'll be posting updates on my Twitter and on Patreon. You can look at that whenever. But Ricky Fowler, Snedeker, Kokrak, List, Wolf, Connors, Homa, Nonetti. These are guys that just missed my player pool. I like to have 20 in my player pool. Lower it down as much as I can, and then play the guys I really like, and then just mix and match and make lineups like that. It's proven to be very successful the past couple weeks. But yeah, all these guys that are on the under the ranges, I'm playing them all as of now. Sometimes I take one out, add one in, but that's basically it. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, you can comment below. You can follow me on Twitter, nut_DFS. I will be posting a video on my channel, ThunderNutDFS, further going over the golfers and why I like them, and then some golfers I'm going to fade. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and that's about it. Good luck, guys.